Huh. You know, it's funny. I never really, I mean, whenever I start doing these videos, I pretty much just, start off or whatever. But sometimes I'm just amazed by, like, how, like, perfect, like, I look. It's pretty obvious. I don't exactly look. I'm trying to look at, like, the camera right there. I just pointed the camera. As opposed to, looking at the actual screen that I'm actually watching that, I should probably be paying attention to more. But, yeah, my point is, I did not notice how good my hair looked until, like, just now. So, that is awesome. You can't time stuff like that. You just can't. It's actually a great way to start off a Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Yes, it is Hump Day. It is. We've actually had some pretty crazy weather lately. Like, for the most part, it has been warm, but occasionally we just get, like, these gigantic spurts of, like, pouring rain. Although, with that being said, how about we get into the things I was going to talk about today? More AGT. It was awesome. Love me. Again, with so many acts and the fact that, I was also watching the NFL Top 100. I wasn't able to catch, like, everyone, but I have seen, like, there we go. I have seen, the highlights of, the other acts. So, the 7 moving on, Greg Morton, the Impressionist, which, yes, that guy was awesome. Although, this is weird, because I was really looking forward to watching Greg Morton, and no kidding, like, sometimes, like, your TV just, like, this is a national emergency service for, for severe weather warning happening, or, whatever that is. That was playing, like, over half of Greg Morton's act. So I literally missed half of his act because of a National Weather Service announcement. Now, granted, safety and weather is important, but come on. How inconvenient is that, right? Anyway, Carmen Carter, the singer, she was awesome. The tambourinist, oh man, the tambourinist from Japan is awesome. Like, seriously. Like, how do you watch that guy and not, like, be mesmerized by how he literally takes, like, one of the most simple instruments on earth, which is the tambourine, and he makes it work. I mean, I can't even do that with the kazoo, and all you have to do is hum to get it to work. Yes, remember, when playing with the kazoo, kids, you hum into it, not blow into it. That probably came out wrong. Let's see, Marcin, the guy from, he's in Poland, that guy is awesome. Like, between Horseheads and Trinity Pauling, I knew myself a plethora of good guitar players. In fact, I saw a bunch of great guitar players at the Trinity Pauling Talent Showcase thing. It was like giant rock concert or whatever, like right in the spring, like near the end of the year. And they were all great. And I actually knew a few bands back at the Horseheads who were really good. Seriously, there was one band at Horseheads called Harvest Dinner, and they were awesome. But that's a story for a different day. My point is, none of those guitar players hold the candle to this Marcin Pardzilek? I don't know. But yeah, he is awesome. Okay, the Nick and Lindsay, the opera singer and dancer act, which, something about the guy's name just appeals to me. I don't know why. And finally, Mackenzie, the singer, she's awesome. And light balanced kids, like the kids of the family that like went like far the last time they were on. And now their kids are doing it, and they're awesome. And they advanced immediately. They got the golden buzzer. So yeah, it was fun. Yeah, that's the problem about doing watching both AGT and the NFL Top 100. I'm just up like super duper late. I'm trying to get used to it, but it is what it is. Honestly, at least if I am up late, at least like I'm in the confines of my living quarters, as opposed to going out and gallivanting. I mean, nothing, not there's anything wrong with that, but if I have aspirations of like having a good day for whatever reason the next day, it starts with, preparation from the day before. And that's sort of the philosophy I live by. Honestly, people always wonder why I don't really like go out or, party and, drink and stuff like that. And it's perfectly understandable why. I mean, lots of people do it. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But, for those of you who know me, you should know that, I really do try and, keep up good appearances. I actually take my propness very seriously. Seriously, like, I'll put it this way. This is a quick story about, my, family. My grandfather on my mother's side is the one person I can guarantee you values propness even more than I do. So much so that he literally has made my mother cry just because we were all late for something, or we didn't quite like give him the information as to when we were arriving or something. It was pretty bad. After that moment, I'm like, okay, I will never ever be late for this man ever again. And all these years I still haven't been. So yeah, that should tell you something right there. So yeah, how about we move on to the NFL Top 100? And man, 20 through 11 are awesome. I mean, I'm so happy Andrew Luck. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm angry that he beat my Cowboys. I'm mad about that. I'm actually come to think of it, several people on here beat my Dallas Cowboys in some way, shape, or form. But it is what it is. We're going to win next year. I know we are. Anyway, Andrew Luck, number 20. He's awesome. Tyreek Hill, who, okay, listen. If Zeke got suspended for something that wasn't even remotely true, Tyreek Hill ought to be suspended too. I'm just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. In the end, I'm glad that, because the Chiefs have been sort of hit and miss in terms of like what we've been hearing about in the offseason. So, I guess the fact that they still have Tyreek Hill, that should mean that, they should win their division. Although, it's going to be between the Chiefs and a certain other team I'm about to mention in a moment. But before I do that, okay, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Of course I know about the whole, Zeke holding out or whatever. Listen, I am not the right kind of person to be talking about such issues. I am not. I wouldn't even know where to start. I wouldn't know where to look up the research. It's like what Mark Twain once said, do everything you can to get your facts right first, then to store the information at your leisure. And so, talking about, athletes getting paid, I am not talented or good looking enough to even talk about that, so I won't. And, honestly, yeah, I am a little upset that they ranked Saquon Barkley ahead of Ezekiel Elliott. But with that said, I get it. I mean, it's not like, because here's the thing, Zeke Elliott is 18, Saquon Barkley is 16. It's not like that significant of a difference, I suppose. And I did say this yesterday. One or two spots between one guy or the other really isn't that significant of a difference. In the end, it really is just nice to be on there, that you're recognized by your peers. So, yeah. That's just the thing. Although, I am a little upset that Zeke isn't higher. Not that Saquon Barkley shouldn't be any lower or higher. No, I mean, both Zeke and Saquon both deserve to be on there. I mean, Saquon Barkley got Rookie of the Year. And Zeke led the league in rushing. So, regardless of where the Giants are, or regardless of where the Cowboys are, as long as Zeke Elliott and Saquon Barkley are around, we're going to have some entertaining games. That being said, though, I will be rooting relentlessly for my Cowboys. So, yes, that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, at number 17, I said earlier that, the Chiefs are going to have to go up against one of the teams to win their division. That team is the Chargers, which is actually kind of funny because, at number 17, who has the same number on their jersey as what they are on the top 100? It's Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, who, I'm actually a little upset that he beat my Cowboys a year ago, too. Which is trying. Seriously, when Zeke got suspended, Dallas really. So I swear, this is exactly why all Dallas Cowboys fans are convinced that the commission is out to get him. I mean, suspending Zeke when they don't suspend Tyreek Hill, the Dez Bryant catch, no catch. It's stuff like that sort of gets our goat, as ours is in, Dallas Cowboys fans. But in the end, a truly great team is going to win. They'll push through, no matter the odds, no matter the haters. And as long as, you have people like Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, Van Der Esch, and everyone who's going to stand up and willing to fight, I'll definitely fight for my Cowboys as well. So, finish this fight. That's what the Dallas Cowboys say. Anyway, I actually got a little, a bit of a tangent there, didn't I? Okay. So Bobby Wagner from the Seahawks, which makes him the highest ranked Seahawks so far. And this is actually interesting. 14 through 11 are two of each from the same teams. Yeah, 14 and 13 are Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas from the Saints. And, those guys are awesome. But 12 and 11, oh. Man, I knew when J.J. Watt got healthy again, he was going to be a force in this league. And he is. I mean, full disclosure, before J.J. Watt got injured, he actually made number 1 on this list. Yeah, he did. In fact, he's one of the only people who's not a quarterback who's made it to number 1 on the NFL Top 100. The other person being Adrian Peterson, in case anyone's wondering, back when he was a Viking. So, yeah, J.J. Watt, everybody loves J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt's just the man. This is. And then DeAndre Hopkins, an argument made for, the best wide receiver and who wears a lot of style. They're actually making fun. They're actually pointing out how stylish that DeAndre Hopkins is. That's really cool. And that's everything. So, trying to pin down who is yet to be revealed. I'm trying to think of. So, I'm going to make predictions as to the 10 people who have yet to be on here that ought to be on here. Let's see. In terms of quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Drew Brees. They're probably going to put Aaron Rodgers on there just because. So that's 4. Wide receivers, Antonio Brown and Julio Jones. That's 6. Aaron Donald from the Rams. He'll be on there. That's 7. That just leaves 3 more. You know what the sad part is? It's going to be like, they're going to reveal who the 3 people who I miss, who I can't think of the top of my head are going to be on the list are. I'm going to be like, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. So, yeah. If I have to make, dark horse related guesses, maybe Marshawn Lattimore from the Saints, just because he got Rookie of the Year last year and he did make the list last year, but 82 to someone in the top 10 is a wildly high jump, so I don't really think that's going to happen. Maybe Linval Joseph from the Vikings, but again, somewhere in the 80s too, because that's where he was, 86 last year, to in the top 10, that's going to be a wild stretch as well. Man, I can't think of... Can I really not think of anyone else? Is it really not going to hit me until, we get to the... Oh, right, Von Miller. Von Miller, that's 8. Von Miller, Khalil Mack, 9. Oh, man. I think I'm going to figure it out. I think I'm going to get it. I think I'm actually going to get it. Man, who else? Who have I not talked about or thought of yet? I mean, who have I not talked about? Who have I not guessed yet? So, again, so far, Khalil Mack, Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, probably Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees for sure, Todd Gurley. Holy cow, I got him! I actually picked up the top 10 are going to be. But where they are, I simply do not know. So, man, I actually pulled that off with style. Man, I can't believe I just pulled that off. So, yes, the top 10 people, as of right now, in no particular order. Todd Gurley, Von Miller, Khalil Mack, Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, Aaron Donald, Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees. Yes, I got it. I totally got it. Oh, man, this is awesome. I totally figured it out. Although, honestly, Aaron Rodgers does not have a good year. They'll probably just put him on here just because. Maybe. I don't know. So, I'll tell you what, though, if I am right, I mean, here's the thing. Technically, even though it goes back into what I sort of said a while back when if I predicted everything correctly, I'd technically be spoiling for myself. Here's the thing. I would only say it's spoiling for myself if, for whatever reason, I got the order right. And since I haven't really said an order, nor do I know what the order is going to be, if I'm right about who the 10 people who are left are, I'm not technically going to be spoiling for myself. So there we go. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on the social media platforms. I am humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch. Enjoy for today. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful hump day. And remember, for you guys that want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. But always ever back. Take care and make good choices.